Hello, and welcome to the technical demonstration of the Dispatcher Phoenix document processing desktop application, showcasing its new integration with the Gmail API. The Dispatcher Phoenix desktop application is a document processor where users can create workflows that can be configured to collect documents from locations such as a reserved folder on a network drive or an email inbox, process those documents in a number of ways, such as redacting information on those documents, sending the documents through an OCR engine to extract data from those documents, or routing them based on data extracted from those documents. And then the workflow can distribute those documents by saving them to a network folder or an FTP server, or sending them as attachments from a given email. This demonstration will be divided into three parts. In the first part, we're going to show how we collect the user's Gmail information so that we can connect to their email. In the second part, we're going to show how workflows can be configured to collect emails and documents from a user's Gmail inbox. And finally, we're going to show how workflows can be configured to distribute documents as attachments to emails sent from a user's Gmail inbox. Now, alongside what we're looking at right now is the Dispatcher Phoenix desktop application. Alongside an installation of the desktop application, we also install a web service that we call Dispatcher Phoenix Web, or DP Web. Among other things, this web utility allows us to collect OAuth information for a variety of different types of accounts. Here on the accounts screen in Dispatcher Phoenix Web is a list of accounts that I have saved. Up here in the corner is the Add Account button. Clicking on that opens up a drop-down where you can select which type of account you would like. We're going to go ahead and click on Google Mail, and this is going to send us through Google Mail's OAuth flow. I'm going to go ahead and click on my work Gmail account, which is already signed in. That should take me to the OAuth consent screen where we tell the user that we're going to read, compose, and send emails from their Gmail account. I'm going to hit allow. It's going to send us back to the DP Web utility, and we're going to save the user's OAuth access token, refresh token, and some basic information from their profile so that we can identify the account. Now that that is saved to the Dispatcher Phoenix local database, we're going to go over to the actual workflow configuration. And I'm going to configure a simple workflow that's going to use the email in node and the output folder node to monitor a folder on my Gmail account and save documents found as attachments within that account to this folder. I have a test folder for output, which if I come over to my Windows Explorer, you can see that it is empty. That will be filled with things by the end of this demo. Start configuring the email in node. It supports a variety of connection types, including generic IMAP and Google Mail. We're going to hit that. It's going to query the database for saved accounts that I have, of which there is only the one. I'm going to hit login, which is going to perform a API query to try to get the labels, more commonly known as folders, from my Gmail account. I have on my Gmail account a test folder set up, which I'll head over to here. I'm looking at my test folder. I've got 3 emails in it. Each one has a picture of this scribble inside of it in a variety of different complexities. So if I come back here to the workflow configuration window, one of the things that users can do is test their filters. They can add filters to their email query. It says, I only want to look at emails from a certain person or sent to a certain person, emails that have or don't have attachments, etc. And if I hit test filters, what that's going to do is apply any filters that I've given to the emails in the folders that I've selected and open up a little test window that reads the emails I would get back. Here are my 3 test emails with their scrib attachments. Along with the basic filtering, we provide a number of advanced settings. The ones of particular interest to the Gmail integration are these 3 checkboxes here, which are operations that the collection will perform after it has collected emails from the inbox. We can mark them as read, we can move them to a different folder, or we can delete them and send them to the trash. For this initial part, we're going to go ahead and mark them as read. So I'll save that. I will save this workflow as my demo email in. We're going to go back to here. We're going to run it, and you'll see a little animation showing the emails being processed. Because it will immediately detect that there are 3 emails in my inbox and do something with them. So we saw the animation of it happening. We have a little snapshot of my output folder over here showing that the 3 script files are there. If I go to my Windows Explorer, they are there as well. No, script 2, and there's the picture of the attachment I had. And if I go back to my Gmail and refresh this, you'll see that they've all been marked as read. So now I'm going to stop this workflow, clear out these logs, clear out these files, and we're going to run this again, this time demonstrating the delete function. So I've marked them back as unread. I'm going to head back into the workflow, going to reconfigure the email in node and change the advanced settings to delete the emails from the server after they have been collected. Save that. Run that. And you can see over here, I currently have, oh, that happened very quickly. So I'm back here. There's the logs of them running. There's the snapshot of the output folder. There's the script files in my output folder. There is my empty test folder. And if I go to the trash can, there are my 3 test emails. So now we're going to go ahead and stop that and move on to the third and final part of this demonstration, distribution node. I'll start a new workflow. I'm going to configure this workflow to monitor a specific input folder and then send emails out from my Gmail account. I'm going to send them to my Outlook account, which is the other account that I have saved here. And we will demonstrate that the emails appear in my sent folder. So input folder, we're going to configure this to monitor my test input folder, which currently I believe has a PDF document in it. Copy this out and show it here. Yes, I have a PDF document describing how to use glib and GTK to develop applications. On the email out node, like the email in node, supports various connection types, SMTP and Google Mail. So I selected Google Mail and did the same thing of retrieving the account. I'm going to send this email to my Microsoft account. Save that. Now save that as demo email out, and now I have a new workflow there. So I'll do the same thing, demonstrate this. If all goes well, the email should appear up here at the top of my sent and should appear here in the inbox of my Microsoft account. We'll go ahead and run that. There it goes. Okay, took it a minute, but email sent successfully. Head here to sent. And there it is. My test for demo. Hope this works. It's sent out to the SEC. There's the attachment of the PDF. And over here, it showed up in other, but there is my test for demo email from my work Gmail account. And there is the PDF. And that's it for the demonstration of our Gmail API integration. Thank you for your time.